What's going on, guys? It's Mr. DEBT Joe Lork from the Money Etiquette Group, and I want you to forget the headlines, ignore the headlines in reference to Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, and Elizabeth Warren talking about if she's elected, that they're going to have to sue the government because they're going to try to break up the company. That was not the most important detail that we found or that we could hear in the leaked audio from the Facebook meeting that he had with his employees. Listen, guys, something more valuable was leaked in that audio. Something that was really important, something we've spoken about, but he just confirmed everything that I thought and everything that I knew was what was going on in the background when it came to Facebook. And it's in reference to Facebook Libra, the cryptocurrency. Okay, he announced two things. Number one, they're already testing Facebook Libra in India. It's already being tested. So all that, okay, we're doing a hearing on the Hill and we're going to talk about how we're going to address issues. I'm not saying that they weren't going to address issues, but it's going to move forward with or without the help of the U.S. government. Okay, Facebook Libra is happening. Secondly, they said by the end of 2019, testing will take place or they will roll out in Mexico. So not only are they working in India, Facebook Libra will be tested in Mexico. It's moving, guys. It's happening. And the third and largest point that he put out there in the audio is that the bigger goal is to create a global currency. Facebook Libra is going to work with other currencies. So it's not so much to replace currencies, but it is to create a global currency, or at least a medium of exchange and a way for people to transact even if they don't have bank accounts. This entire project is about creating a global currency. It's real, guys. We've heard about it. People have talked about it. People have said in different communities, prepper communities, and people who are saying that the end of the world is coming, and people that's talking about one world government. This is one world government being developed right before our eyes. And it's starting with a currency. So you can't get to government, you can't get to rules and regulations before having a currency, before having something that all of us use globally. That's what this cryptocurrency is, and it's going to happen. And it's not only going to happen, by 2020, the U.S. will comply. Everything will be rolled out here in the U.S. It's going to happen. By 2020, Facebook Libra will be rolled out in the U.S. Like I said, it's being tested in India and being tested in Mexico. It's happening, guys. A new global currency has been created and it's going to be rolled out in 2020. I'm not saying get your tinfoil hats and put them on. I'm not saying get ready for the end of the world, but I am saying people have been talking about one world governments. People have been talking about global currencies as a method to get to one world government. Well, we're looking at it. Now, I'm not saying that it's negative or positive. That's just what's happening. Open your eyes. Understand that. Don't pay attention so much to the whole political part of this. Elizabeth Warren. Who cares about Elizabeth Warren? She's not going to become president, okay? She's not going to be the Democratic candidate. All of that is just a distraction from everything else that's in that audio. And not to mention brain computing. They're talking about non-invasive brain computing, where when you wear these glasses, when you wear certain wristbands, that it'll be able to detect blood flow to your brain, that it'll be able to understand what you're thinking and what you're feeling based on your blood flow. It won't be so invasive that it's a chip in your brain, though he did bring that up. He spoke about Facebook pursuing non-invasive ways to integrate brain computing. Guys, the future is here. That sounds like some movie type of stuff. I mean, that sounds like something that we saw in sci-fi movies for years, and we're talking about it being here now, 2019, 2020. So guys, again, ignore the Elizabeth Warren part. The media is putting that out there. That is a distraction. That is not important. She is not winning. Facebook is not being broken up by the government. Facebook will not sue the government. However, Facebook is creating a global currency. Facebook is rolling out that currency in India and Mexico. It will be in Northern Africa and Southern Africa by 2020. It will be in the United States by 2020. That's happening. Global currency, that's happening. So what do you guys think about that? I mean, Mark Zuckerberg confirmed in his own words that Facebook Libra is going to be a global currency. That's the ambition for Facebook Libra, to create a global currency, not to replace currencies, but to create a global currency which unifies all currencies, which means Facebook, honestly, if they do this, even if they do it in an independent way, they will be a part of a group that has more power than many governments throughout the world. That's ambitious. However, if they're able to do this, believe me, that means that they're working with the government. It's not like they're working against the government with this. They can't do this without complying with a lot of governments throughout the world. It's going to happen. I'm just saying that they're not working against the government. They're working with the government. That's just the truth. Forget the dog and pony shows that you're seeing in terms of Facebook hearings on the Hill. This is happening. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Don't forget, subscribe to the channel because we have a lot of videos coming out about finances, about cryptocurrency, about IPOs, about everything finance, everything financial freedom, everything financial literacy. It will be available on this channel. Just make sure you subscribe.